We start with the race for mayor of Chicago. Secretary of State Alexi Giannoulias formally announced his candidacy to lead the city this afternoon. He joins a crowded field of 12 candidates in the 2027 election. NBC5 political reporter Marianne Ahern joining us in studio tonight. Marianne, you sat down with Giannoulias in an exclusive interview before he made that official announcement.
Yes, Allison, some thought that Alexi Giannoulias would play it safe, wait perhaps and run for governor one day. But with a campaign war chest of $22 million, for months it's been clear he was eyeing that fifth floor of City Hall.
I am running to be the next mayor of the city of Chicago.
Surrounded by supporters at the IBEW Union Hall, Alexi Giannoulias jumped into the Chicago mayor's race. He is running, though, for two offices at the same time. So is Congressman Mike Quigley. In an exclusive one-on-one interview, Giannoulias dismisses those who question that decision.
Running for mayor is like interviewing for a job. And when you're interviewing for a job, you don't quit the one you're in.
On his wish list, adding 1,000 police officers.
Do you know we paid in overtime last year, CPD alone, $286 million in overtime. So there's a smarter way to civilianize a lot of these desk jobs.
Nearly a year ago, when labor traveled to Rome to meet Chicago-born Pope Leo, those labor leaders invited only one elected official, Giannoulias, making it clear then, while the Chicago Teachers Union has supported Mayor Brandon Johnson, that was not the case for the city's other diverse unions. Is the mayor job a stepping stone?
No, it's the exact opposite of a stepping stone. If I wanted a stepping stone, Marianne, I'd stay where I'm at and have this nice cushy path. As a matter of fact, I would say this is probably a career ender. But I love this city. I care about this city.
In the crowd of supporters today, 6 members of the city council, including Alderwoman Emma Mitz.
We have a mayor that can't say, I'm running for mayor of the city of Chicago. We have a problem. If we can't balance our budget, we have a problem.
From the youngest state treasurer in the country 20 years ago to losing a U.S. Senate race in 2010, then rebounding 4 years ago to become Secretary of State, this pivot to City Hall took some soul searching.
It's the toughest career choice I've ever made in my life, bar none.
Our entire conversation with Giannoulias is posted on our NBC Chicago YouTube page. The most money does not always translate into a win. Still, he will be perceived as the frontrunner with the election 7 months away.
A lot of people have to wonder that what happens if Giannoulias wins both the race for mayor of Chicago and the race for Secretary of State?
Then that would be the governor's appointment. The governor would appoint someone to fill his term at least until the next statewide election, which would be November of 28.
A lot to cover.
Yes.
And a lot of candidates now in this race.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that. So far, there are a dozen candidates who want to be mayor of Chicago, and they're now collecting their signatures to do so. One of those, current state comptroller Susana Mendoza, she decided not to run for re-election statewide and focus only on the mayor's race. She answered Marianne's questions, why Giannoulias is not doing the same.
He should have been honest with the voters that he either wants to be Secretary of State or wants to be mayor and not play it safe, because we are at too precarious a situation as a city to have somebody who's more worried about their job security than the job security of Chicagoans across the city.
Chicago's mayoral election will be held Tuesday, February 23rd.